Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a new season, and we're happy to be back here at the Arc Arena on the campus of Baruch College for the home opener of the 2025 women's volleyball season. Mike Higgins with you tonight as the Baruch College Bearcats begin their home schedule hosting the Golden Eagles of St. Joseph's University, who made the trip from Long Island this afternoon. It's a new era for the Bearcats as a brand new regime takes over the coaching staff. Anna Carbone, the new bench boss for Baruch, taking over for Esri Shore after 3 seasons with the team. They also bring in Felix Puno III as an assistant, and Ryan Oman, promoted from team manager last year to graduate assistant. The season began with an 8-game road trip, so this is already game number 9 on the schedule. However, Baruch is still in search of their first win, but they've got a chance to defend their home court tonight. It's a very young team this year. 5 players returning from last year's squad. That's it. And tonight's starting lineup will feature 3 freshmen. Among those returners are the usual suspects like Dibjot Kaur, who had a fantastic first season with the Bearcats after coming over from Hunter, as well as setter Karen Pozo and libero Pei Ren, who also bring the veteran leadership to this year's team. So with those returners, 3 transfers and 6 freshmen, some of them who have already have had major roles on this team. On the other hand, for St. Joe's, the vibes have been real high to start the year. 3-0, perfect. Most recently winning both games of a tri-match against Albertus Magnus and Centenary. They are led by longtime head coach Toby Pantoflet, who is now in year number 20. Year 19 last year saw the Golden Eagles reach the Skyline semifinals, where they lost in 5 sets to the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy, and we're just about ready to get going here as Sam Torres gives the whistle to Karen Pozo, and the home opener is underway. Sarah Montefusco handling the serve. Free ball on the return from Pozo. And there's a kill out of the middle for Iya Tabata. Freshman middle from North Babylon. And now Lauren Goss, the St. Joe's setter, will serve. Goes right at the freshman Ava Tartour. And that swing from Dibjot Kaur is out of bounds, and that's 2-0 in favor of the Golden Eagles. Like I said, 3 freshmen in the starting lineup for Baruch, including Ava Tartour, who just passed the serve. The other 2 freshmen, Alicia Graves in the middle, and the other middle who's not on the court right now, Tika Jones. She'll set Graves. There's a dig on the other side, but Goss can't get to it. And the Bearcats are on the board. It's 2-1. And another one of the returners checking in for the Bearcats, Carolina Lundquist, who had a really nice freshman year last season, 131 kills. That's a good serve from Kaur. To the outside it goes. That's blocked. And they're going to say 4 contacts, as it was not touched by a blocker. That was Isabella Giuliano on the swing. So with the game tied at 2, Dibjot Kaur serves again, handled by Nina Vanderhoof. Giuliano with a soft touch, and Pozo following it to the line, but they're calling it in. I don't think Dibjot Kaur realizes it yet. Now she does. And now we're going to see Allison Tesoros at the line. One of the big additions for this St. Joseph squad as she throws up a topspin ball. That one comes right over, handled by Vanderhoof. Here's Giuliano, and she puts it away to put St. Joe's up 4-2. Allison Tesoros making a major impact already for St. Joe's, just 3 games into her career. The middle, Graves passing the serve. Roll shot from Ava Tartour, and she puts it away for her first kill in this building. And the other freshman middle, Tika Jones, into the game now for Baruch, as Alicia Graves, who just had her best game of the season on Tuesday against St. Joseph Brooklyn, she's at the line. It skips off the tape, and she's got an ace to tie the game at 4. Alicia Graves, the freshman from the Bronx, 9 kills and 4 blocks on Tuesday after a slow start to her career. She's starting to get going offensively. Nina Vanderhoof can't finish as it lands short of the tape, and the Bearcats take a 5-4 lead. Nina Vanderhoof, the second team Skyline All-Star last season, moving over to the outside after spending her first 2 seasons as a middle blocker. And that serve not close from Graves. That ties it at 5. And she's replaced by Pei Ren, who takes over the starting libero duties this season after Kara Elfner, who had the job for 2 seasons, transferred out. She's now at Linfield University in Oregon. We wish her the best as she continues her career. Roll shot from Vanderhoof. Pei Ren's right all over it. Soft touch from Tartor, dug out by Giuliano. And a big block at the net. Carolina Lundquist getting big. 6-5 Bearcats. So Ava Tartor will serve now. Won a PSAL championship in high school last year. Giuliano on the out-of-system ball. Kaur digs it out. D-ball to Tartor, and that one is well short. And we're tied at 6. Tartor, native of Paris, France. Getting some European talent on Anna Carbone's squad. Pozo sets the bick to Kaur. She'll roll it at Montefusco. Vanderhoof, big swing, and that's going to be a blocking error. Looks like Pozo got the net. So St. Joe's back out in front, 7-6. Giuliano will serve. Sophomore from Massapequa. And Baruch is out of rotation. You can't have that when you've been going point for point the entire set. It's now an 8-6 lead. Bearcats trying to figure out what went wrong in that rotation. Looks like they're all set now as Giuliano with a nice serve right at Kaur. Lundquist. Montefusco with a dig. To Soros on the bick. That's dug by Kaur. They run the middle with Jones, and she finds the short court. Tika Jones, after 5 kills on Tuesday, she's become an everyday starter now with Ella Wong, who was starting every game. She was out with a concussion. She's now missing her 4th straight game. As Jennifer Dong checks in to serve for Lundquist. Pozo digs out the soft touch. Kaur goes off hands, out of system ball to Vanderhoof, and it's denied. Tika Jones getting big, tying it at 8. The freshman out of Easton, Pennsylvania, making her presence felt early. As Dong will serve again. That's a real nice serve, and it's not coming back. Bearcats take the lead. Jennifer Dong with a beautiful line drive serve. The transfer from Brooklyn College. Dong goes short with it that time. Overpass coming. Out of system ball goes to the setter, Pozo. Overpass coming. Jones gets a hand on it. Vanderhoof, roll shot. Pei Ren's right there, and a slam dunk kill for Sarah Hansen, the sophomore middle. That ties it at 9. Hansen taking over as the top middle blocker for St. Joe's after Vanderhoof moved to the outside as Vanderhoof misses long there. Bearcats take a 10-9 lead as Graves returns up front. And Pei Ren, who was real good at the service line last year, she's on serve here. Tough receive by Giuliano. It's a free ball from Goss, the setter. A nice tempo ball to Dibjot Kaur. And it's an 11-9 lead for the Bearcats. She has been the focal point of this offense. 84 kills through the first 8 games of the season. 221 last year. That was it was 4th in the CUNYAC. Also had over 200 digs. That serve drops in for an ace. Pei Qiong Ren gives Baruch a 3-point lead. So St. Joe's, normally a very scrappy team. Their serve receive has struggled early in this one, as that serve is short from Pei. And the Golden Eagles are up to 10. Here's the veteran libero, Sarah Montefusco, who comes into this game just 8 digs shy of 800 for her career. Dong with a good pass. Graves out of the middle. Getting a hand on that was Tabata. Soft touch from Tesoros. That's dug out by Dong. Here's Kaur again. That's blocked. They'll play it off the ceiling. And it ricochets off the rafters and nobody's able to get it up. And we're going to get a substitution for St. Joe's. They're going to bring in Brooke Donahue, a sophomore from West Hampton Beach. She replaces Giuliano in the back row. Kaur from off the net, could only roll it. Pei all over the dump from Goss. Graves is turned away. This will be a free ball, but nobody's going to get to it. And that's 3 in a row for St. Joe's. That ties it at 12. All tied up at 12 here in set number 1. Good pass from Dong. Kaur off the antenna. And St. Joe's takes a 13-12 lead. Anna Carbone urging her team to settle down. And we're going to get another substitution for St. Joe's. They're going to bring in Luciana D'Ambrosio. She replaces Vanderhoof. D'Ambrosio normally a starting outside hitter, but with the versatility of Allison Soros to play both pins, she starts on the bench today, and Tesoros picks up a kill. And we're going to get a Baruch timeout. It's 14-12 as Anna Carbone wants to talk things over, as Montefusco has served Baruch, has served St. Joe's onto a 5-point run. We'll be right back. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Back out of the Baruch timeout. It's a 14-12 lead for the St. Joseph's Golden Eagles. Baruch led 12-9, and it's now a 5-point service run for the veteran libero, Sarah Montefusco. Trying to add to it here as the whistle ends the timeout. That's a tight ball. Graves able to make it work. And the Bearcats get a much-needed side out as the freshman middle delivers once again. So with Pozo back at the line, we're officially one full rotation through. Pozo led the team in aces last season. D'Ambrosio handles the serve there. Tabata swings into the net, and that ties it at 14. Tabata, the lone freshman in the starting lineup for St. Joe's. As Pozo gets ready to serve again, Baruch looking to take the lead here. Montefusco handles it to Soros. That's a nice dig from Dong. Here's Kaur trying to go 4-4, but it misses wide. And it's a 15-14 lead for the Golden Eagles as Giuliano returns. So here's Lauren Goss, the St. Joe's setter. Nice pass there from Dong. And that one's not coming back. They call a lift. Blocked up front by Tesoros and Tabata. And it's back to a 2-point lead for St. Joe's. Lauren Goss taking over as the starting setter after losing Katie D'Angelo to graduation last year. Tesoros. It's up in the air. Roll shot from Tartour, dug out by D'Ambrosio. And Dong able to get a hand on it, but it's not coming back. And it's now a 3-point lead for St. Joe's. Goss on serve again. That's a good pass from Ren. Graves misses long. And this is now the largest lead for the Golden Eagles, 18-14. And that's already the 8th attack error for the Bearcats in this set. Tartour, and that's 9. 5-point lead for St. Joe's. They're 6 points away from taking the set. As Lauren Goss is orchestrating another long service run here for St. Joe's. That one's going to go over. It hits the ceiling, and it's 20-14. That should go down as an ace for Goss. Pozo tying her shoe. They get the whistle. Pei handles that serve well. Here's Kaur. Off the hands of Goss. This will be a free ball from Tesoros. And that ball way too tight, but Graves able to find the back corner. Baruch's just got to be better with these free balls. They're passing a little too tight to the net. They want to make Karen Pozo's life easier as Kaur is on serve. Nice pass by Montefusco to Soros into the net. And that's back-to-back for Baruch. Baruch's just got to limit the errors here. They've got 9 attack errors to account for 20 points for St. Joe's. They've got 7 kills. That's blocked up front. Graves joust at the net, and she'll win it. And that's 3 in a row for Baruch. Dibjot Kaur trying to continue this service run. And that one misses wide. Tough break there. And it's 21-17, and Tesoros will go to the line. Kaur handles it. Graves. That's a great dig by Tesoros, but she just shanks it too long. Alicia Graves really looking good out there for a freshman. As the other freshman middle, Tika Jones, replaces her in the front row. Graves will serve now. Tough receive. This will be a roll shot from D'Ambrosio. Here's Lundquist. Slowed down by Tabata up front. D'Ambrosio into the net. And all of a sudden, this is a 2-point game. (21-19). This is when you need serves in play. And that one misses well short. It's the second time that Graves has missed in this set. Sarah Hansen returns up front for St. Joe's as Tabata goes back to serve. And she'll give it right back to the Bearcats. 22-20 as Ava Tartour goes back to serve. That pass well off the net. They go for D'Ambrosio. Nice dig by Tartour. And Jones not able to set the out-of-system ball. St. Joe's 2 points away as Donahue replaces Giuliano at the service line. And another service error from St. Joe's. This is when you got to take advantage if you're Baruch. Jen Dong's going to check back in. She had an ace earlier. We'll see what she's got in crunch time here. Trailing by 2. Skips off the tape. And it's not coming back. It's a 1-point game. Jennifer Dong delivers again from the service line. 23-22. That's another good one. This will be a free ball from Goss. A joust at the net. And it's won by the middle Hansen. That gives St. Joe's set point. Like I said, Baruch's just got to keep the passes off the net. And Luciana D'Ambrosio will serve for the set here. Tough receive, out of system ball coming. It's a free ball from Kaur. Goes short with it. And nobody home to take the set from Goss. And that has Toby Pantoflet out of his seat. So it's Pei Ren who will try to put a serve in play here as Baruch looks to tie it at 24. It's a good pass from Donahue to Soros. Turned away by Graves. To Soros again. Down the line. And that wins the first set for St. Joe's. 25-23 the final in set number 1. Serve receive looked good in that first set for the Bearcats, but St. Joe's just able to edge them out. The moral of the story going forward is Baruch just got to limit the attack errors. They had one too many in that set. We'll be back for set number 2. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Gentlemen, if you're just joining us, it is Baruch, it is St. Joe's of Long Island, with the Golden Eagles taking the first set over the Bearcats by the score of 25-23. Not a very big offensive showing in that first set. St. Joe's hitting an even 0. Baruch hitting negative 63. A lot of attack errors in that first set, including 8 by the Bearcats. They just got to limit the attack errors. They can hang with teams like St. Joe's. This is a very well-rounded team on the other side of the net. They've got the talent to do it. They just got to trust their skills and do the little things right. Leading the way for Baruch is Alicia Graves with 4 kills. Karen Pozo with 6 assists. St. Joe's is led by Allison Soros with 3 kills. Lauren Goss, who's got 7 assists, will serve to start set number 2 as Dong handles the serve. Dibjot Kaur turned away. Kaur again, that's dug by D'Ambrosio. The dump from Goss handled by Tartour. Graves, that's not coming back, and Alicia Graves continues to deliver for the Bearcats. Five kills to lead all players as Pozo goes back to serve. Montefusco handling the serve. Giuliano. They're saying it was touched. Baruch arguing that it wasn't. Kaur says ball don't lie. 2-0 Bearcats to start the second, as Dibjot Kaur picks up her second kill. A career high 19 kills for DJ on Tuesday against St. Joe's of Brooklyn. Montefusco with a nice pass. Tabata finds the end line, and the Golden Eagles are on the board. Allison Soros will serve. If you're a Baruch volleyball fan and the last name to Soros sounds familiar, that's because Allison's older brother, Andrew Tesoros, played on the Baruch men's volleyball team a couple of years ago, as that swing is out on the overpass from D'Ambrosio. What a player Andrew Tesoros was for this Baruch team back in 2019 and 2020. It's a shame that his career kind of got derailed by injuries as well as COVID. But it's a big volleyball family, clearly, as his sister Allison on the other side at his alma mater. Here's Lundquist. Rolls it into the deep one to give Baruch a 4-1 lead. That serve trickles off the tape for an ace. Dibjot Kaur had the volleyball gods on her side with that serve. Montefusco handles that one. D'Ambrosio. Great dig by Pei. Lundquist turned away, and that's going to be a block for Iya Tabata. Her second of the game. Bearcats' lead is now 3 with Tabata on serve. And that serve misses long. So here's Graves to serve. Off the tape, handled by Montefusco. That's turned away by Jones, and a soft touch, and she finds the floor. Baruch with their largest lead of the game, 7-2. They just got to keep their foot on the gas now. Graves looking to continue this service run. Giuliano able to tool the block of Lundquist. 7-3 as Brooke Donahue replaces her. With Sarah Montefusco in her final season, one could assume that Brooke Donahue is the heir apparent to her for the libero position, as she's got 2 years left after this one. A lot of experience already as a defensive specialist, as Jones nearly had a kill. Goss able to run it down. At a system ball to Lundquist, and she sneaks it inside the block of Hansen. And it's Baruch by 5 again. Carolina Lundquist starting to turn it up here in set number 2. As Ava Tartor will serve. Montefusco, nice pass. Hansen, soft touch. It goes up in the air and over. Goss able to find the outside, somehow stayed out of the net. That's just great balance. And she finds her outside hitter, Luciana D'Ambrosio, and here she is on serve. Lundquist does it again. That's the second time she's done that to Sarah Hansen in as many swings, and now she'll come out for Jen Dong. 9-4 lead for Baruch. That's a good serve. Here's Hansen from off the net. Rolls it right at Dong. Jones trying to go short with it, but it's too short. And it's 9-5. So Montefusco goes back to serve. Tabata returns up front. And that trickles off the tape for an ace. Both teams have had one of those now in this set. Kaur had one earlier. And now Montefusco gets the luck of the draw. Kaur. Great dig by Montefusco. Is it going to come back? No. Great effort by Montefusco on the other end. But St. Joe's just unable to run it down. And here is Pei Ren to serve, who had a nice pass on that last serve. And she's got an ace. It's back to a 5-point lead for the Bearcats. That's already the 6th ace of the game for Baruch. Pei on serve again. It goes right above the head of Donahue to Soros. Great dig by Tartor. Soft touch from Kaur. Handled. A block up front by Graves. At a system ball coming to Kaur with the double block on her, and she makes no mistake. 6-point lead for the Bearcats. As Dibjot Kaur delivers again. Another good serve from Pei. Roll shot coming from Montefusco. And another tape tickler. Goes the way of the Golden Eagles. As Luciana D'Ambrosio, who came in for a struggling Nina Vanderhoof, has really gotten going offensively, and that's going to be an ace. Lauren Goss serves one, and it goes untouched. Dong handles that one. Here's Kaur. D'Ambrosio with a dig. It's bouncing around the rafters, and it comes over. Here's Graves. Oh, yes. Fire me up, Alicia Graves. 13-8. Chance of she's a freshman from the Baruch bench. Impressive stuff from number 18. Montefusco, good pass. Goss shooting it to Tesoros. And that's just a great play on all three ends. Great pass, great set, great hit for Allison Tesoros. 13-9 now. Tesoros throws it up. Kaur handles. Tartour, that hits the antenna. And the Baruch lead is down to 3. This is when you'd like to get a side out. You don't want a 6-point lead to evaporate this quickly. Tesoros drops it short. Dong all over it though. And that's into the net from Kaur. And we'll see if Anna Carbone is thinking about a timeout here. So it's now 13-11. Great pass from Dong. Graves goes long with it. And the lead is down to 1. (13-12). Baruch clinging to this lead here. Let's see if they can get a side out. That's going to be a tight ball. And Pozo's in the back row. She can't go up. So just like that, the 6-point lead vanishes. We're all even at 13. Tesoros looking for more. That one's short. And the Bearcats back on top, at least for now, as Lundqvist replaces Dong up front. Here's Dibjot Kaur. She picked up an ace earlier in this set. Goes right at D'Ambrosio. Giuliano denied. Carolina Lundqvist with the big press. 15-13 lead for Baruch. The sophomore getting big once again, her second block. Goss for D'Ambrosio, that one misses wide. Baruch back up by 3. As Kaur is looking for more here. That one is long, and it's 16-14. And we're going to get a substitution on the St. Joe side. Sophia DePrima Genis is going to check in. She replaces Sarah Hansen, who was off the court. She had a couple of failed block attempts before she went off the court. As Lundqvist hammers one home to make it 17-14. Baruch looking to add to it here with Graves at the line. That's a good one. Ricochets towards the stands. It'll be a roll shot from Tesoros, but it's short. And we are going to get a timeout called by Toby Pantoflet. So the Bearcats see their 6-point lead go away, but they've quickly climbed back to a 4-point lead. We'll be right back. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Back out of the St. Joe's timeout. It is an 18-14 lead here in set number 2 for the Baruch College Bearcats as they trail the match 1-0, looking to even it at a set apiece. Alicia Graves at the line, looking to build on this lead for the Bearcats. It's a great pass by Montefusco. D'Ambrosio, and just not enough penetration on the block between the two freshmen, Jones and Tartour. Donahue's back in for the Golden Eagles. So she'll serve, trying to cut into this Baruch lead. Handled by Lundquist. Tartour turned away. They run the Bick with Kaur, and that one boomerangs off the tape back into the Baruch side. And it's now 18-16. Kaur handles the serve. Lundquist trying to go short with it. Joust at the net. And that's going to be a blocking error on St. Joe's. Tartour went up. They tried to get the block, but they got the net. And it's now a 3-point lead. And Tartour will serve. Donahue handles. D'Ambrosio turned away by Pozo and Jones. This one's coming over. A dump from Goss. It stays in play. Roll shot from Lundquist, dug out by Tesoros. D'Ambrosio off hands. And a good effort by Ren to get there. But nobody able to pop it back up, and it's 19-17. Here's D'Ambrosio. Tough receive from Lundquist. This one is going to be a free ball. Montefusco handles. To the outside it goes. Tough angle for Tesoros. And nobody home as Pozo forgot she was in the front row. So it's a 1-point deficit. Those are the mistakes you got to avoid in these situations. And that's going to be an ace as it shoots back down off the ceiling. Luciana D'Ambrosio delivers for St. Joe's and sends Baruch into a timeout. Anna Carbone wants to talk things over. 19-19 here in set number 2. We'll be right back. Back out of the Baruch timeout. We are all even at 19 here in set number 2. Baruch looking to tie the match at a set apiece. St. Joe's looking to take a commanding 2-set lead with Luciana D'Ambrosio looking to give the Golden Eagles the lead. And that one's short. Bearcats really needed that. Dong replaces Lundqvist at the service line. Baruch just 5 away from tying the match, but they got to hold on to this lead. It's a good serve. DePrima Genus with a soft touch. Here's Kaur, and she hammers it down the line. DJ demolishes one. 21-19. Good pass by Donahue. Roll shot from DeSoros. Dug out by Dong. Out of system ball to Kaur. D'Ambrosio able to keep it in play. Tesoro swings again. Dong with another dig. Here's Kaur again. Right there is Montefusco. Here's Tesoros. Tartour with a dig. Kaur will go short with it. The dump from Goss. They're able to pick it up. Kaur again. And she's able to finish. Dibjot Kaur just keep feeding her the rock. 22-19. Jennifer Dong will look for more here. It's another good serve. Out of system ball. Tartour with a dig. That's off the ceiling. They'll send over the free ball. Goss for Tesoros. And she puts it away. Allison Tesoros with a big side out for St. Joe's. It's 22-20. Montefusco at the line here. And that one trickles off the tape for an ace. St. Joe's has had like 3 or 4 of those go their way. And now Montefusco with a chance to tie. And they will, as Baruch is out of rotation for the second time today. You just can't have that in this situation. 22-22 now, as the Bearcats once again committing a rotation error. Pei Ren handles that serve. The dump from Pozo. Out of system ball coming to Dibjot Kaur, and that one is short. And St. Joe's takes the lead. That's 4 in a row now for St. Joe's after they were down 22-19. Pei Ren handles the serve. Kaur again. And somebody's got to go up there. It's right on the plane. And it just lands right in front of everyone. And it's set point for St. Joe's. 24-22. Baruch needs a side out. Timeout. Back out of the timeout, it is set point for St. Joe's. Baruch's got 2 points to work with here, but they need a side out and they need it now. Montefusco serving for the set. And it's an ace. Baruch led 22-19. They do not score for the rest of the set. St. Joe's finishes it on a 6-0 run, and they lead the match 2-0. We'll be back for set number 3. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, it is St. Joe's up 2-0 over the Baruch College Bearcats. St. Joe's took the second set by the tight score of 25-22. They trailed by 3 late in the set, but then a furious service run from Sarah Montefusco ended up being the difference in a run that included 3 aces. So if Baruch wants to win this one, they're going to have to do it in 5. As Karen Pozo gets ready to serve to start set number 3. Nina Vanderhoof back into the game for St. Joe's as she goes right at her with the serve, and that swing is well long from DePrima Genus, and Baruch leads to start the first. Vanderhoof was subbed out in the first set after she struggled a bit. Luciana D'Ambrosio replaced her. Now they're both in the lineup, and Allison Tesoros moves over to the right side as Pozo picks up an ace. 2-0 start for the Bearcats. And we mentioned Allison Tesoros' older brother, Andrew Tesoros, who played for Baruch back in the day. He's here tonight. Good to see him back in the house, supporting his sister. There's a big block from Graves. It stays in play, though. Dong on the bick, and that one's going to land. Jennifer Dong, strictly a defensive specialist today, picks up a kill out of the back row, and it's 3-0. Good pass from Tesoros. D'Ambrosio handled by Kaur. Dong doesn't get the same luck that time. And it's now 3-1. St. Joe's gets on the board. And Olivia Bauman is going to check into the game for the first time. She replaces Tesoros up front. And the joust up at the net is won by the Golden Eagles. That's DePrima Genus getting big, and it's 3-2. Kaur against the double block, able to go right around it. And it's 4-2. As Lundqvist replaces Dong. And that's going to be an ace. Dibjot Kaur does it again. Her second of the game. So Tesoros got subbed out earlier. Olivia Bauman replaces her after she was aced earlier by Karen Pozo. Great dig by Ren on the right side ball, and that one's into the net from Lundqvist. And it's 5-3. Here's D'Ambrosio to serve. And that one just misses the end line. And it's 6-3. Here's Alicia Graves to serve. She cooled off a little bit in that second set after a hot start. Strong serve handled by D'Ambrosio. Vanderhoof picks up a kill, her first since the first set. And it's 6-4. Hansen in at middle now as DePrima Genus goes to the line to serve. That's a tight ball. It stays in play somehow. Jones with a soft touch. Here's Kaur with a roll shot, and it's out. Baruch has not handled the overpass balls very well today. There was one that dropped where nobody went up right at the end of the second set. You just got to hit those balls down when you get the chance. Here's Lundqvist. And it looked like it was going to sail out, but it just drops in to the deep 5. And it's 7-5 in favor of the Bearcats. And here's Ava Tartor to serve. Just one kill to her name thus far in this match. That's a good pass. Here's Olivia Bauman. That one's long. It's 8-5. First swing of the day for her goes out. Bauman, the transfer from Old Westbury. Goss for Vanderhoof. Eight 8-6. Nina Vanderhoof starting to get going again. After she struggled to start the game and was subsequently subbed out. And Bauman looking for more here. Kaur handles. Jones. Dug out by D'Ambrosio. Bauman off the hands of Lundqvist. Pei Qiong Ren will roll it. And that's a kill from the libero. She's been playing grass all summer, and that was the perfect option ball for her. 9-6 lead for Baruch as Dong serves. Montefusco handles. Bauman sends it long. And it's 10-6. Good pass by D'Ambrosio. Hands in. Goes over the block that time. Here's Kaur. That was touched by a blocker. Kaur again. And she puts it away. 5-point lead for the Bearcats. 11-6 they lead here in set number 3, looking to extend this match. Dibjot Kaur with her 8th kill. That leads all players. And that's an error from Dong. Make it 11-7. Here's Vanderhoof to serve. St. Joe's down by 4. She throws it up. Dong with a good pass. Here's Jones. Handled by Bauman. Falling backward is D'Ambrosio, and she can't finish. It would have been remarkable if she was able to keep that in play. But it turns into a 12-7 lead for the Bearcats. Here's Pei Ren. That one just misses the sideline. And that's back-to-back service errors from the Bearcats. Don't want to get into a habit of that. The biggest struggle today has been holding on to leads. So we'll see if Baruch is able to cling to this one, as Kaur got too far in front of that one, and it's 12-9. So 8 kills for Kaur, but she's also got 9 errors. Good pass from Dong. Kaur again. Swings right into the block. Lauren Goss puts up a wall. She was not fooled by the soft touch. And it's 12-10. As Montefusco will serve again. Here's Graves trying to get her going again. What a dig from Montefusco. But that tip is out, and it's 13-10. That's a heck of a dig by Sarah Montefusco. And St. Joe's has to be kicking themselves that they weren't able to put the ball away. Good pass from Bauman, and Lauren Goss able to find the floor. A perfectly timed setter dump, and it's 13-11 as Tesoros returns for St. Joe's. Roll shot from Pei Ren. To the right side it goes. Tesoros able to get around the block, and it's a 1-point game. Dong handles the serve from Goss. Big swing and a kill. Ava Tartor, who hasn't had her best offensive showing today. That's just her 2nd kill, but it was a really good time for it. As Kaur goes at Vanderhoof. Oh, Alicia Graves putting a dent in the floor. (15-12). As the freshman sends that one back with authority. And how about back-to-back blocks? And false alarm. They're saying it landed out. So it's 15-3 as D'Ambrosio will serve. Good pass by Pei Ren. Lundqvist trying to go with that sharp cut shot, but it falls well short. 15-14. Keep in mind, Baruch did have a 5-point lead earlier in this set. It's down to 1 as D'Ambrosio looks to tie it. Good pass by Pei Ren. Graves. And they get her back as Vanderhoof and DePrima combine for the rejection. And we're going to get a timeout from Anna Carbone. So another lead of 4 or more points has vanished for Baruch. They got to keep their foot on the gas. It's 15-15. They don't want to get swept. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Back out of the Baruch timeout, St. Joe's able to once again rally back to tie it. St. Joe's has not led at all in this set. They've got a chance to take the lead here. Baruch hoping they can side out after the timeout. D'Ambrosio. Tough receive from Lundqvist. Tartor with a soft touch. And the dump is handled by Kaur. Great effort to run it down. Tesoro, denied! Lundqvist and Graves putting up the wall. And the Bearcats retake the lead. 16-15 with Graves at the line. That one's short, and we're tied at 16. DePrima at the line. Sophomore from Patchogue, which is where on Long Island St. Joe's is located. Good pass from Kaur. Here's Tartor. The tape tickler goes in her favor. It's 17-16. And Tartor will serve. Second kill of this set for her. Vanderhoof handles the serve. They go right back to her. Oh, what a get from Tartor. Oh, but they can't return it. We have seen on both sides of the court today incredible digs turn into nothing. We had one by Montefusco earlier. And now it's 17-17. Kaur out of the back row. That's Doug. Goss again with the dump. And St. Joe's has the lead for the first time in this set. As Allison Tesoros will look to add to it. Good pass by Kaur. Lundqvist goes short with it. Vanderhoof turned away by Pozo. And that one's out. Hansen looking for spots. And she misses the sideline. Dong replaces Lundqvist. Bauman replaces Tesoros. 18-18 as Dong will serve. Off the tape, Goss. Vanderhoof goes wide with it, and Baruch leads 19-18. Good serve from Dong. They run the middle, hands in, finds the back corner to tie it at 19. That's a big one for Sarah Hansen. Vanderhoof on serve. That's going to be tight. And it's a slam dunk for Goss. 2019. Again, they got to keep the passes off the net. You want Pozo to be able to set anybody she wants. Good pass that time by Pei. Kaur goes short with it. Bauman with a nice dig. And a swing and a miss from D'Ambrosio. That ties it at 20. So it's a race to 5 from here on out as Pei Ren looks to put Baruch back ahead. Good pass by Bauman. Hansen is denied. And D'Ambrosio goes right over the block to make it 21-20. Baruch still has a timeout if they want it. Montefusco, who put Baruch away in the second set. She's on serve now. Here's Kaur, and that's huge. They needed to side out fast on Montefusco, and Dibjot Kaur delivers to make it 21 apiece. And Baruch arguably with their best server at the line now in Karen Pozo. Big opportunity here. Tough receive, out of system ball to D'Ambrosio. Dong digs it out. Kaur. Will it stay in play? It will. Great effort by Goss. Graves puts it away off the hands of DePrimaginis. 22-21. St. Joe's still hasn't used the timeout yet. They won't use one here as Pozo. Joust at the net is won by Kaur. 23-21. Baruch's just got to keep their foot on the gas here. They've come close a couple of times. Pozo puts it in play. D'Ambrosio slowed down by Graves, and it lands. St. Joe's cuts it to 1 as Tesoros returns. Lauren Goss, who's got a couple of aces today, she's at the line looking to tie it. Tartor handles the serve. They go right back to her, and it's into the net. Tied at 23. Goss on serve. Tartor handles. Graves puts it away. And Baruch has set point for the first time tonight. And it'll be Dibjot Kaur to serve for the set. Good pass by Montefusco to Soros. Slowed down at the net. Had a system ball coming. Lundquist misses wide. No, she didn't miss wide. False alarm. Baruch takes the third, 25-23. The Bearcats finally able to hang on to a lead. And Lundquist sends this match to the fourth set. We'll be back. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, Baruch took the third set by a tight score of 25-23 in a game that has lacked some clutch moments. Baruch finally got one on the kill by Carolina Lundquist to end the set and keep Baruch alive in this match. It's been very tightly contested. Every set has been won by either 2 or 3 points. And the up official, Sam Torres, has the yellow card in his hand. Not sure if it's because St. Joe's broke from their huddle after the 3 minutes expired. It looks like that's going to be the case. So a yellow card, that's a warning. A red card is a sanction. It's a loss of point. So no changes in lineup for Baruch. And we do indeed get the yellow card against St. Joe's. The only change for the Golden Eagles, Ia Tabata is back up front as the middle. Looks like Allison Tesoros moves back to the outside with Giuliano returning on the right side. There's the whistle, and set number 4 underway as Goss puts it in play. And that swing is well short from Kaur. St. Joe's leads 1-0. Pozo for Graves, and she puts it away. Here's Pozo at the line. Vanderhoof with a good pass. Giuliano, soft touch. Pozo able to run it down. Tartor off 1 foot, rolls it. Giuliano again. Dong able to run it down. It's ricocheting around, and it comes over. Here's Tabata, and she's able to get it around the block of Graves. And it's 2-1. So here's Tesoros at the line. She's been ripping topspin serves all game. Good pass from Dong. And Tartor able to tool the block to tie it at 2. Lundqvist back up front for Baruch. She replaces Dong, as she has all game. That's a good serve. It comes right back over. Lundqvist rolls it into the 1. 3-2 lead for Baruch. And we're going to get a sub. Tesoros comes out. Giuliano comes in. So Giuliano, after a brief hiatus, immediately returns. That's a tight ball from Pei Ren on the out-of-system ball. And it's not going to work that time. We're tied at 3. Here's Ia Tabata, who did not play in the third set. And she's going to pick up an ace after picking up a kill a couple of points ago. And it's 4-3 in favor of St. Joe's. And Pozo just tying the shoe. Baruch ahead St. Joe's ahead 4-3. Pozo for Tartor, that one misses. And it's a 5-3 lead for the Golden Eagles. That serve is short from Tabata. Baruch back within 1. It's been a tightly contested match all game. Right now they're going point for point as Graves goes to the line. And now Tartor's got to tie her shoe. Montefusco, good pass. And a big swing. Nina Vanderhoof hammering it home. She's not even a middle today. And she just buried a 1 ball. A 6-4 lead for St. Joe's. Pozo for Lundqvist. The dump from Goss. Jones able to dig it out. Lundqvist off the hands of Goss, and it's a 1-point game. Carolina Lundquist starting to come alive. That's her 8th kill. Dibjot Kaur leads the Bearcats with 10, followed by Graves with 9. Tartor goes right at Montefusco. Vanderhoof, great dig by Tartor. Free ball coming. Donahue. Goss, hands in. It stays in play. Jones, soft touch. This will be a free ball for Montefusco. Pozo for Lundquist. Montefusco right there. Vanderhoof puts it away, and St. Joe's goes back up by 2. Vanderhoof with her 5th kill. And she'll go back to serve. Off the chest of Kaur. Lundquist. Montefusco all over it. Big swing by Hansen and a great dig by Kaur. Had a system ball coming to Lundquist. Goes cross court, overpass coming. Montefusco digs it out. Pozo for Jones. And she's able to put it away. You love to win the long rallies, as those can be momentum builders. Tika Jones putting the finishing touches on that one. Her 4th kill of the day. Hands in on the back 3. Kaur, that one got hands. Goss shooting it to D'Ambrosio. Great dig by Dong. Kaur finds the line. DJ delivers again. It's 7-7. Dong on serve again. That's a good one. Out of system ball to D'Ambrosio. Denied. No, it's a blocking error. Pozo not arguing it. So the point does go to the Golden Eagles. Tough break for the Bearcats, but you can't touch the net. Here's Montefusco to serve. Had a couple of digs earlier. That got her up to 800 for her career. Kaur, handled by D'Ambrosio. They go right back to her. It stays in play somehow. This will be a roll shot from Pei Ren. Montefusco all over the place. Pei picks that one up too. Dong misses long, and it's 9-7. So Dong, the defensive specialist, was 1 for 1. Now she's 1 for 2. As Montefusco tries to add to this St. Joe's lead. Kaur turned away, and it's not coming back. Tabata and Goss combining for the block. And it's 10-7. Kaur from off the net. Vanderhoof handles. D'Ambrosio gets it to fall. And it's a 4-point lead for St. Joe's. And we're going to get a timeout from Anna Carbone. 11-7 lead for St. Joe's as they look to put this one away. Trying to end it in 4. We'll be right back. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Back out of the Baruch timeout. They trail 11-7 here in the fourth set. Trying to rally back and possibly force a fifth set as Montefusco continues her service run. They go for Dong again, and it's into the net. That's a tight ball, and Pozo getting up. Gets the rejection. And Baruch able to side out. She was able to go up that time. She's in the front row. And here's Pei Ren trying to cut into this St. Joe's advantage. Tight ball. Big swing. Graves with the rejection. Free ball coming. Pozo for Graves. Finds the corner. Alicia Graves with a new career high, 10 kills. A 12-9 lead for St. Joe's. Pei Ren looking to cut into it more. Trickles off the tape, but D'Ambrosio is right there. Montefusco with the dig. Tabata turned away by Graves. It's a free ball and 4 contacts. Alicia Graves making her presence felt at the net. As the 5-point lead is now down to 2. Pei Ren looking for more. Donahue, good pass. Tabata. And a slam dunk for D'Ambrosio. 13-10 lead for St. Joe's as Giuliano returns. Lauren Goss to serve. And she's got an ace. It's back to 4 for St. Joe's. Kaur. And it is a kill. Baruch nearly got caught sleeping, but that did hit the rafters on its way over. It's another kill for Dibjot Kaur. Coach Carbone asking who her next server is, and it is Karen Pozo. .31 assists for Pozo in this one. On the other side, Lauren Goss with 26. Giuliano able to get the tool off the antenna. Giuliano with her 4th kill, and D'Ambrosio will serve. She leads St. Joe's with 8 kills. It's a good serve and a great pass by Lundquist. And Graves looked like she mistimed it, but she was able to go over the block and into the campfire. 15-12. Good serve by Kaur. Giuliano off the antenna. And Baruch trails by just 2. Good pass by D'Ambrosio. Vanderhoof able to tool the block of Graves. And it's 16-13. So Baruch keeping it close, but they don't want to run out of time as Tabata goes back to serve. And that one's long. You love those if you're the Bearcats. Now you just got to take advantage. Graves goes back to serve. And that one's long. You don't need that if you're the Bearcats. You got to put every ball in play when you're trailing. Brooke Donahue in to serve for Giuliano. Having a nice game defensively. Lundquist finds the corner. Baruch not going away. They trail by 2. And Tartour will serve. Pozo now in the front row, so she's able to dump it. That's a good serve. Off the tape. Montefusco handles. And hands in. Oh, what a dig from Tartour. That one comes right over. Vanderhoof puts it away. Ava Tartour with a heck of a dig. But then it comes back, and the first contact goes over the net. And Nina Vanderhoof free to put it down. And here she is on serve. Tartour. Good dig by Vanderhoof. Out of the middle, it's hands in, and she puts it away. Sarah Hansen with a big swing. Hasn't had her best night offensively. And now we're going to get a substitution on the Baruch side. We're going to see Maya Rybka, the Long Island native, check in for the first time today. She replaces Tika Jones in the middle. Another freshman. Kaur able to tool Hansen out of bounds. And it's back to 3. 19-16 as Dong checks in to serve. Dong's been Baruch's best server today. All of the long runs have come from her. Let's see if she has another one in her. D'Ambrosio. Pei with a dig. Tartour for Kaur. Donahue with a beautiful dig. Pozo for Kaur. Turned away. Out of the back row, it's Dong, and that one's long. And it's 20-16, and we're going to get a timeout from Coach Carbone. 20-16. Baruch looking to rally as they want to avoid losing in 4, trying to force a 5th. We'll be right back. You're watching Baruch Athletics on YouTube. Back out of the timeout, St. Joe's just 5 points away from putting this match away and improving to 4-0 on the season. Baruch still in search of that first win, but they're in trouble here. Sarah Montefusco, who's been so good at the service line today, has got a chance to do some damage here. Ren with a good pass. Maya Rybka short. 21-16. Montefusco to serve again. Kaur turned away. Pozo back for Kaur. Montefusco digs it out. D'Ambrosio. Dong with a dig. Kaur again. Vanderhoof with a dig. The dump from Goss, and they're going to call her for a double. They're saying it didn't come out of her hands cleanly. Goss looking at the bench, laughing. She clearly disagrees with that. But Baruch will take anything they can get here as Pei Ren looks to chip into this St. Joe's lead before it's too late. That's a good serve. D'Ambrosio into the net. And it's 21-18. Bearcats looking for more. They trail by 3. But they can't afford to lose many more points. Montefusco with a good pass. Vanderhoof on the Bick. Turned away by Graves. D'Ambrosio. What a night she's had. 22-18. That's her 10th kill. Goss will serve. St. Joe's just 3 points away. Pozo for Graves. Sneaks it inside the block. And that's 12 kills for Graves. That adds to her career high. And Pozo will serve. Let's see if she's got a run in her. 22-19. Montefusco with a good pass. And D'Ambrosio delivers again. What a night for the senior from Medford. 11 kills on 35 swings. And here she is on serve with St. Joe's 2 points away from ending it. Kaur off the tape. Tartor sends it right at Vanderhoof. Giuliano dug out by Pozo. Had a system ball coming, and it makes it over. Pozo for Kaur, and she's stuffed. Nina Vanderhoof with the big press at the net to give St. Joe's match point. D'Ambrosio will serve for the match here. Baruch needs a side out. Good pass by Ren. Graves is blocked. Tabata with the winner for St. Joe's. They win the match 3-1. They win the fourth set 25-19. They improve to 4-0 on the season. And the search for the first win continues for the Baruch College Bearcats. A lot of positives in this game. Dibjot Kaur 13 kills, but she did have 13 errors as well. Another career performance from Alicia Graves, 12 kills to go along with 5 blocks. Carolina Lundquist also broke out of her struggles with 9 kills. Karen Pozo finishes with 34 assists. As we said before, Luciana D'Ambrosio, the top hitter for St. Joe's with 11 kills. Nina Vanderhoof, after getting benched in that first set, came out firing to start the third and didn't look back. Lauren Goss finishes with 32 assists along with 3 aces. Sarah Montefusco with 4 aces. And how about 6 blocks from the freshman middle, Iya Tabata. So the Bearcats will try to look for winning ways as they continue their season. Next up on the schedule is the first CUNYAC game of the season, where they will travel to CCNY. That game will be next Tuesday on September 16th. Next home match for the Bearcats will be a week from Saturday. That's going to be September 20th against SUNY Purchase. So that's the next time we'll see you here at the Arc Arena. So that's going to do it. St. Joe's wins this one 3-1 over the Bearcats. From the Arc Arena, I'm Mike Higgins. We'll see you next time.